What is this?
They bring me good luck. What bring you good luck?
I guess this.
What's up, everyone? It's Blade Lore, and I don't really know how to start these videos. Also, sorry if I sound kind of sick. I probably am. Some goofy goober came to my house and passed down some weird sickness. I blame this on you. You know who you are. But anyways, enough of my rambling. I'm here today to talk about a pretty cool knife I found on Amazon, and only 40 bucks. It's almost my dream knife. It is a replica of the Rambo First Blood Part 2 knife. Now, my dream knife is the First Blood knife, but that's a whole discussion for another video. So this is a knockoff. Obviously, it doesn't have the Rambo logo here. It looks nothing like the official, but it's pretty cool. And for 40 bucks, I mean, I'm happy with what I got. So this is the box. Nothing much here. Some stuff on the side. It's from China, so yeah. But opening it up kind of plops out like that, and you get the knife just like this. I've had this for a while, so I've taken out the safety thing, and it's kind of damaged during shipping. The box, not the knife. The knife is fine. So we're gonna move this to the side, and here's the knife in the sheath. I don't think this is real leather. It's probably some crappy plastic leather, but it's pretty secure in there with this little snap-on thing, and here it is. Yeah, typically for the official ones it would say Rambo First Blood Part 2 here. This just says stainless steel, made in China. Here's the saw teeth. It's got the little screwdrivers on the side, the cord handle, an icebreaker at the end of the, I think that's what it is, an icebreaker at the end of the cap. And of course, like all Rambo knives, it is hollow handle, so if we can just unscrew it, it'll have a compass. I don't know if this works. If you know something about compasses, tell me if this is even right, but oh well. And of course, you saw this pop out. That's because it has a little spring in here to keep the survival kit, which we'll take a look at that later. This is my first time filming like an actual knife review, and probably the first time you've heard my voice on this YouTube channel. So what we're gonna do now is a sharpness test. All right, the knife's out. I got the survival kit just out of the handle, just because we're gonna look at that in a minute. This paper right here isn't like normal printer paper. It's a bit thicker, so we'll see how it does for that. So, I mean, for a $40 Chinese knife, it's pretty good. So let's look at the survival kit now. All right, so I got the kit out. It's just kind of held in this little plastic thing right here. What first comes is this Band-Aid. I would never use this because it's from China and it probably has a bunch of crap on it. I actually had to take some stuff out of the kit because, again, I said before, I've had this knife for a while, so I put some stuff in it, but this is all the stuff that originally came with it. I haven't used it. Fishing wire, a striker for the matches, but it doesn't come with any matches, so that's all I added to the kit was a couple of these little green matches right here, and a fishing hook that sticks out. And that's basically the survival kit you get. Obviously, you're not going to really live much off of this. I mean, let's say you take a fall in the woods. I mean, a Band-Aid might do a little cut, but like, that's about it. And what good use is a striker if you don't really have a match to go with it. Fishing wire and the hook, it may catch like a minnow or something, but nothing too crazy. So we're just gonna pack this all up, and then I'm gonna compare the Rambo knife to my other knives, or at least some of them, because if I compare them to them all, we'll be here all day, gentlemen and ladies, if you're even watching this channel. All right, so the first knife I'm gonna compare this $40 Rambo knockoff knife to is my custom Harbor Freight First Blood replica knife. I was going to do a video on this over the summer. That's kind of my teaser video that I put out a while back, but I was kind of lazy, didn't get to it. I might get to it eventually. I kind of like this thing. It was a little passion project of mine. So we got Rambo 1 and Rambo 2. I prefer the Rambo 1 look. It's just First Blood's a personal favorite of mine. Actually, comment down if you've seen the Rambo movies and which one's your favorite out of all of them. So on to the next knife. So for the last knife to compare it, because I only want to compare it to Rambo style knives, is this Camillus Warrior Pack Tactical Bowie, I think is what it's called, that I got in like a 3-pack. That was my first video. It was a short that I uploaded to this channel. And I mean, obviously, this knife is way bigger than this one. This is the biggest knife in my collection as of now. Believe me, there will be more. And yeah, that's it for the comparisons. So that was the $40 Rambo First Blood Part 2 knife knockoff. Now, for a knockoff, I like it. Would I take it camping? Maybe once, just for fun. But I would not trust this in like a survival situation just because, you know, probably cheap steel. It'll probably break. I mean, I don't think I showed the tang, actually. I'll show the tang later after this, but it's probably not going to be really good. It's these hollow handle knives. Probably won't baton good. The saw teeth are backwards, so that's not really going to work. But again, this style, especially because we're talking a Rambo knife, I don't think Rambo would use these saw teeth for sawing branches. He'd probably use them on people. But I hope whoever buys this knife doesn't use it on a person. I mean, you do you, I guess. But it's a good-looking wall piece. This is a cool little movie knife. Pretty accurate to the movie. I'm satisfied with it. Of course, the sheath's missing like the little diamond sharpener right here, and the saw teeth probably aren't as much as the actual blade, but I mean, it's sharp as crap, it's scary, it's big, and it gets my approval. So with that being said, I'm Blade Lore. Thank you for watching, and I guess I'll show you the tang now. I don't know how well you can see, but the tang is kind of, it's not full tang, so again, it's not going to be as sturdy, but I mean, it might do a couple good batoning tests. I'm not going to take it outside and test it. This is just a display piece for me. I might do tests on my other knives, but it's kind of held in there with a couple screws. It looks pretty sturdy, but again, I wouldn't trust this thing. I mean, then again, if this is the only thing you have left in a quote-unquote survival situation, be my guest, use it. It'll probably do some good, but I wouldn't trust it. Again, it's just a nice wall piece. And yeah, I don't know how to end these videos as well. I kind of suck at this. It's my first video. Give me a break. So with that being said, this was the first Blade Lore review, and it was on the knockoff Rambo knife. I'll try to put a link in. Until then, I'm Blade Lore, and peace out.